Hi guys, it's Kerry. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to any new people that are here today. First of all, I just want to say I've got a bit of a cold. I've had a really bad cold and I'm nearly better. But if I need to cough or anything like that, I hope it doesn't annoy you too much. So basically, I got this amazingly gorgeous deck from Etsy today. And I wanted to do a quick walkthrough because it's kind of a first impressions as well. I've literally just flipped through it really quickly and decided to come on and make this because I like to watch a flip through before I buy decks usually because, sorry, I'm flapping my hands around because if there's a card that I really dislike, it makes me not want to use the deck. I'm fine with not loving every single card, but if I actually am a bit sort of like, oh no, that's not an image that I can work with, then it really puts me off working with the deck altogether. And obviously that has not happened here, but it has happened in the past where I haven't been able to watch a full walkthrough. So I wanted to make sure that there was at least one on YouTube. I may have missed some, but when I tried to search for it, I couldn't find it. So that's why I'm here. Now, another thing I need to tell you is that I have got ink on my fingers, mainly on that thumb. It's fine, it's dry, it's not coming off. It's not even coming off with soap and water. So I don't know how I've managed it, but there we go. That's just how it is. So I shall get on. Now, first of all, when I opened up the package, I had this lovely business card from Moon and Cactus. That's the name of the shop. And these are all their socials to contact them on. Hope you can see that okay. It's a little bit there. I think it's focused better down there. So yeah, hope you can see all those. I will pop them in the description below as well later on. Well, not later. Well, I will do it later, but you won't know that it's later because it'll just be there. I haven't made a video for quite a while. You can really tell. Okay, so I had that. This is what the deck came wrapped in. And I just slid it out because it's so beautiful. I wanted to keep it. It's lovely sort of shimmery rose gold, which, well, I'll show you in a minute. Look how shiny it is under the light. It's really pretty. So I have a certificate of authenticity, which is really lovely. I don't know exactly when this deck was created. I probably should have had a little look at that. 2023. There we go. 2023. So I'm really hoping that that you like this deck as much as I do because it's lovely. Really gorgeous. Okay, and that was a lovely little thank you note popped in, which is always really good. And also I got this lovely little bag of things. So it's the sticker for the Moon and Cactus, and then some lovely peace signs, which is very apt at the moment. I really like this. Trust the process. Oh my God, do I need that stuck on my forehead so that I see it every time I look in the mirror? And happy times ahead. That's beautiful. There's a little pin badge, which I think is so nice. Really lovely. And a crystal. Now, I've Googled because I love crystals and I love working with crystals, but I'm not up on every single one of them. It's kind of a little bit greeny. It's a whitey greeny background with dark green running through it. Now, I think it could be tree agate. Agate? I'm not sure how you say it. If anyone knows for sure, could you let me know, please, in the comments? If it is tree agate, it's so perfect because when I looked up the properties for it, the healing properties, it was all about the immune system. And I have basically not been cold free. It's only a cold, but they do make you feel a bit rubbish, don't they? Quite rubbish, actually. I have not been cold free since the beginning of December. Well, the end of November, in fact. It was a friend's wedding. On the 25th of November, and that's when I first got symptoms of my first cold, and I haven't really been cold free since. So I'm on the vitamin C, the echinacea, the zinc. Anyway, and one of the properties of tree agate is to build your immune system. And I thought, my goodness, how perfect is this? So yeah, let me know what you guys think it is. Okay, now here is the deck. Here is the back of the deck. How beautiful. These are the sides, and actually my camera is making them look a little bit yellowy. They're more orange. They're very similar to the sides of the Tower of Oneness. So in fact, it's similar cardstock altogether to that deck. I was trying to think how I could compare it. So yeah, very similar to the colour of the Tower of Oneness. It's a lot more orangey in real life. I don't know why it's showing it not orange, but there we go. Okie dokie, so let's have a look. Shall I move you down a little bit? I haven't got anything as fancy as focus. I have my phone on a stand. So there we go. Okay, so we have the Fool card, the Magician. Really lovely. Look at the magic and the energy coming from her hands. Really lovely. Beautiful High Priestess. There's a lot of energy, isn't there, in those cards? Again, more energy with the Empress. This Emperor looks like a pirate. He's lovely. I really like him. There is a crow here, so whether it is something to do with Odin, I'm not properly familiar with the whole story. So, but yeah, for me, a pirate is good enough. I think he's great. Again, you can really see the energy. Isn't that a beautiful Hierophant? Absolutely gorgeous. I love that it's not like overly religious. She looks very important. I like that she's female. I like that she is very powerful. Again, lots of energy coming from her head. She's got her third eye sort of decorated and everything. I love the mountain. I really love it. I love that there's nobody kneeling in front of her, like worshipping her, like they're lower than her. She seems like someone that you'd go for absolutely amazing advice. The Lovers is really beautiful. So pretty. Chariot, but with no charioteer at all. This Strength card is really beautiful. I think it's one of my favourite strength cards. You know, the way that sometimes we don't see our own strength. It's only sort of reflected back to us when it's utterly necessary to see it. Interesting Hermit card. Oh. Very interesting Hermit card. She is the light. She does have her lantern, but she definitely is also the light. Wheel of Fortune. Justice. That's really lovely as well. Look at the Hanged one. I always like to turn the Hanged one upside down. So she's just standing really with her... She's just flopped. She's just flopped, bless her. It reminds me of... of me after exercise classes when I just sort of go, oh, thank God that's over. Oh, I put it the wrong way up. Amazing Death card. This is not... This deck is so... not cartoony, but the illustrations in the deck mean that I wouldn't have thought this would be the Death card. I'm glad it is. I think it's absolutely stunning and it goes really well with the deck. But I wouldn't have thought that this is how the Death card would look. I hope that makes sense. Lovely to see there's a dragonfly on it. I've got a real... my grandfather passed away in December, and his sign when he's around me or conveying a message is dragonfly. So it's really nice to see on there actually. It's also got the white, the white rose. The fool doesn't have anything with her. You know, like the traditional white rose knapsack thing. Gorgeous temperance. I do like my temperance cards to have it to be an angel. Now then, this is my favourite all-time devil card. How perfect is this card? I love it so, so, so much. It's so good. It's so good. This is literally how I feel when I'm in one of those devil moments. Whether it's, go on, eat that cake, it'll be fine. It's probably got no calories anyway. Or whether it's, you know, you're rubbish and you're an imposter and people are going to find out you're not very good at this. And, you know, whatever it is, that devil energy, it feels like they are whispering in my ear. So this is definitely my all-time favourite devil card from now on. The Tower. The Star, that's gorgeous. The Moon. With the dog and the wolf. And the moth over her eyes, which is interesting. Beautiful Sun card. Isn't that how you feel? You know, so at the moment in the UK, oh, I'm messing all of these up, aren't I? In the UK, we're mid-February, so spring is starting to spring. You know, there are daffodils, there are snowdrops, buds are starting to come out on trees now, and in just a few weeks, I think probably another month's time, this is how I'm going to feel when the sun's out. The sun today is really warm, but it will be lovely when it's out properly. Judgment, really nice Judgment card. And the World, how beautiful. Ace of Wands. Really nice Two of Wands there. And that actually looks like Earth, doesn't it? Usually he's holding the Earth, or the world. I really like that. Like, step forward and claim, you know, this is like your manifestations and your plans starting to form. Now you are asked to step forward to claim those. I really love this Four of Wands. Really pretty. The whole deck is pretty. It's just lovely. I love the colours. I love the energy. Look at that energy coming together there in a bit of fisticuffs. Being celebrated here for the 6. I like this one as well, the 7. Be determined, stick to your guns. Standard sort of 8. Really nice 9. Yeah, that probably looks more like me. Well, it's kind of, that bit looks more like me at the end of an exercise class maybe. But I will look more like her soon. 10 of Wands, exhausted, carrying so much on her back, look. Page of Wands. Look at her hair. Actual fire. Oh, that's cool. Knight of Wands rushing in, again with all the energy. Gorgeous Queen there. And a really nice King, really content, chilled, confident, happy. Ace of Cups, look at that. Look at that. I love the use of colour, I suppose it is, to make something look shimmery. It's beautiful. A really gorgeous 2 as well. Love that 3. They look like they're on their way to a festival or somewhere. But look how beautiful the flowers are and just so lovely. Oh, all the stuff going on outside the window. And you're locked inside, not noticing what's been offered. This is beautiful too. They're all beautiful. I'm sure I've said that a lot. Really nice Six of Cups. Now this is also similar to the Tarot of Oneness, where it's like a photo album. It's similar but different. It's lovely, really lovely. I really, really like this as a Six of Cups, like looking back on old photos. This is quite interesting. It feels like instead of choosing between the cups, she's choosing whose hand she's going to hold, you know, who's going to offer her something that she really needs. She's got to make that decision of what she needs the most. A lovely 8. Again, with all the stars. They look like they're really shining, don't they? 9 of Cups. Very happy, very content. Love that her feet are sticking out of the bottom of this dress. And a really nice 10. Really happy. Like you can almost hear the giggle from the child there, can't you? Really lovely. Very nice page as well. Obviously, I love the unicorn. Gorgeous. Really good Knight of Cups. And again, the shimmery, the shimmery on the lake there, or the river. Also completely beautiful. Okay, on to the swords now. Oh, this is good, isn't it? It's a real, just don't know what decision, you know, it looks confusing, doesn't it? Just don't know what decision to make. Oh, that's pretty painful. Interesting that they're arrows. They're swords. Interesting that they're arrows rather than swords. Oh, but it is, isn't it? And, no, it's not. It's thinking the RWS. That's nice. That's lovely. Ooh. Very emotional. Now then, how gorgeous. This, I did see this card and this really sold it to me, sold the deck to me. I love the Six of Swords. I always look to see how the Six of Swords has been depicted. And look at the butterfly wings. How gorgeous. You know, you do have to go through some rough times to emerge being a butterfly. So I think that's absolutely stunning. Real transformation gone on for her. The Seven of Swords. This is quite interesting. It's almost like she's trying to choose which thing to take. So it's a slightly different take on the Seven of Swords than we're used to. Really horrible, horrible but beautiful Eight of Swords. And that's like the outline of a female's face there as well. So it's kind of in your head. Because she could just you know, if she stood up, I bet these swords would only come up as high as her knees. You know, they're not really keeping her trapped. It's what's going on inside her head. Oh, and the 9. And the 10. I like this, that the swords aren't stabbing into her. There's no blood or gore or, oh my goodness, is she dead or not? It's, it doesn't look fun, does it? It looks very oppressive, but it doesn't look like it's the final end. Really lovely page. Look at that. Look at all that energy coming up. Very fast-moving knight. A kinder looking queen than we're used to seeing. I saw a video the other day and it said the Queen of Swords always looks like a bitch. She doesn't look like one. She looks lovely. She looks like I could definitely be friends with her. Nice contemplative king there too. And the pentacles. Look at all of this. Look at these beautiful flowers here. Such a gorgeous image. Oh, finding balance. Always tough. Really like this. Look at all the energy surrounding them as they work together. They've got their hands together like they're doing something ceremonial, and they need all three of them to be there. I really like that. I like this actually as well. Holding on, you know, not letting, well, either you're saving money or you're holding on too tight to possessions and to material things. I like this as well. She doesn't look so battered that she's just like come through a war. You know, she's hurt her ankle and she's got a cut on her leg. She's going to be fine. She's going to be okay. This is really interesting. When I was looking through it, this feels very much like grabby energy. Very much like you need to, you really need to watch that energy exchange with someone. I also really like this 7, because usually in the 7 of Pentacles, they look a bit pissed off, you know, a bit cross, like, oh, come on, we want this to happen quicker. He looks really satisfied. He's like, yeah, I'm doing the work. Everything, you know, all the seeds have been planted, everything is coming together really nicely. I'm nurturing it well. Go me, which I love. I love that energy for the 7 of Pentacles. Really like this 8 of Pentacles. This is usually me. This is me doing my work. Absolutely stunning 9 of Pentacles. This is another card that I always look for, because if I don't get on with the 9 of Pentacles, I can't work with the deck. So this is stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Really nice. Really, really nice 10 as well. Really lovely. It's got all the generations in there, all the happiness. Yeah, really content. Loveliness. Excuse me, a lovely page. Really nice night, actually. All the others were on things, I think all the others, on horses or motorbikes. I can't think what the Knight of Wands was on. Oh yeah, the Knight of Wands is like karate chopping. So he's not on anything, or she in this case. But I like this because this is how I see the Knight of Pentacles, you know, putting in that hard work. Again, you know, planting the seeds, really doing things to see how things develop, you know, what you're going to harvest. Really lovely Queen there. And again, a really lovely King. I absolutely love this deck so, so much. Now I'm just going to, I'll say zoom out, but lift my thing up, and I will attempt to have a shuffle. Yeah, they're beautiful. They don't stick. They're kind of that matte cardstock that almost, if they'd been any more matte, they would have stuck. But they're not. Just point there. They're not at all shiny. No, can't make any more light come that way. Yeah, they're not shiny, basically, which is good. So I don't properly riffle shuffle. My way of shuffling is like this. And do another one of those. Let's pull a card for everybody who is watching. Pull a card, please, for anyone who's watching. What do we need to know? Oh, okay. Oh no, we're not having the King and the Queen. That's just not good shuffling on my part. So they are a little bit sticky, but I think that is just because they're brand new. This is the first time I've shuffled them. This is the first time using them. I think after today they're probably going to be fine. But we haven't got anybody flying out. Am I going to have to choose someone? It's like in PE, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. Okay. 7 of Cups. Right, let's see. So this is the book. It's quite a nice thick book. We've got some, so we've got all about the deck structure, getting started. And we've got some tarot spreads. We've got some empowering questions, which is actually really nice. Got a bit about deck hygiene, and then we go into the meanings of the cards. So where are we? Cups. 7 of Cups. Okay, so choices, illusions and fantasies. I probably shouldn't cover that up, should I? Okay. The 7 of Cups represents the need to choose which of your many goals or opportunities to pursue right now. You may feel some confusion, delusion or overwhelm. It does feel quite overwhelming with all those arms coming towards you, doesn't it? Perhaps you're daydreaming or fantasizing about different paths or desires, but not committing to any of them. Explore your dreams and your aspirations, but also ground yourself in reality in order to make practical choices. You can't do it all. Focus on what truly matters rather than getting lost in a sea of possibilities. When in doubt, ask for help. That's really lovely. There is also a reverse meaning as well. I will read it. I don't usually read the sort of do reversals, but sometimes, you know, you can tell which way things, intuitively you can tell which kind of meaning the cards are suggesting. So a time of clarity, focus and discernment. When you become aware of the illusions or distractions that have been clouding your judgment, you can release any unrealistic expectations, false promises or impractical desires that stand in your way. So that's really lovely. I really like these. Looks like it's very similar for the majors as it is for the minors. You know, similar amount of stuff, just over a page, I'd say, page and a half. No pictures or anything, but I'm happy with that. I think that's absolutely fine. I think this is an absolutely beautiful deck. Let me lay a few of them out just so we can see what they'd look like together. Absolutely stunning, of course, because the whole deck is absolutely stunning. I just think it's so beautiful. I'm not going to fit them all in, am I? Yeah, they just look lovely together. They really do. Oh, there's my favourite. Who thought I'd ever say that about a devil card? But there we go. Right, thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe, and I will be back very soon with more deck reviews and flip throughs and juicy things. So lots of love. Thanks for watching. Bye.